Hello, my name is Lacey Shoemaker, and this is my reflection on my teaching strategies lesson. In this lesson, I am reteaching a small group of students how to tell time to the hour and to the half hour. At the beginning, I was just going to revolve my lesson around teaching time to the hour, but I had to fit my lesson to accommodate two lessons rather than just one. So my lesson plan is actually built on just one lesson in my unit, just in case there was some confusion in my lesson. But my lesson plan is also based off of the lesson that I actually taught instead of just my reteach lesson. But I wanted to video my teaching strategies in my reteach lesson. Some of the strengths that were in my lesson were that I really tried to use the Give Me Sparkles, which is the Giving Me Sparkles up here, which is an attention grabber. I believe that I had them shine their halos, which is just shining their halos like this because they're little angels. And some of the weaknesses that were in my lesson, because it was such a small group, I didn't want to interrupt the learning of all the other students that were progressing in the lesson, so I had to pull them outside into the hallway. Little did I know that there was going to be so much traffic during this time, so in my video you'll see that there was some noise and other things going on in the hallway, which was probably distracting to my students, but they actually stayed pretty focused. What else was there? Some other weaknesses that I might have shown were keeping the attention of all my students. They seemed pretty into the lesson and they were focused for the most part, but I had some trouble with a couple of my students wanting to skip ahead in the lesson, and I think I could have used a couple of different strategies to keep them focused and in tune with what I was teaching rather than doing their own work or just not doing their work at all. I probably could have pulled sticks or just randomly chosen students that were ready, because I'm pretty sure that in my lesson I asked them, if you are ready, give me sparkles, or if you were finished with one of the questions, give me sparkles, and you'll see a couple of the students give me sparkles above their heads like this, and so I would call on them to answer that particular question. And I tried to make sure that I wasn't focusing on just a couple of students at a time. I was trying to call on every one of my students, so I figured that was one of my strengths in the lesson as well. Other than that, I think that the lesson went pretty well, and I think they really seemed to grasp the concept of telling time after that point, and were able to successfully take the test and passed with flying colors. So thank you.